So it's a Friday afternoon, little after 5 p.m. and we decided to just go for a little walk in one of my favorite places for going for a quick walk, having a look at the view, maybe exploring some old World War II bunkers. We'll see. We have a very comfortable temperature of 17, 18 degrees Celsius. The weather is a bit shifty. We have had a lot of clear blue sky. We have some very dark clouds coming up also. So there is a slight chance that I can get some sudden rainfall. So I'm filming on the Canon R8 using an old EF 17 to 40 millimeter L lens, and I've been quite happy with this lens, and also it's a very cheap lens. I don't have to worry about it breaking. It's very solid and it's weather sealed, and I also think that it gives me fairly good footage. It's not too heavy, it's a little bit long, but yeah, and it doesn't have image stabilization, but I found that just try my best to keep the camera steady and use the enhanced stabilization, I get pretty steady footage. And today I'm only using the first setting, or the on setting on the image stabilization. I'm not using the enhanced stabilization because I find that the enhanced stabilization crops in too much on the image. So the sun is getting quite low on the horizon, and it's quite bright. And it's always, when I'm out in the afternoon, evening, it's always on the ocean side, and that's kind of what I want to film, the horizon and the waves. But it's always backlit whenever I'm out. So I reached the top of this area, which is full of old bunkers and old foundations for different types of anti-aircraft guns that was built by the German occupying forces during the Second World War. And over there is a radar tower looks like it's still operational, and I think maybe it's connected to Stavanger Airport. That is a little bit further up in that direction. There is some wind blowing up here, like always. I'm using the DJI mic Mini, which I have attached to my cap, and I hope the little wind muff is sufficient to dampen most of the wind noise, that you can hear me clearly. The sun is just right next to the radar tower, so it's a little bit difficult to get the best settings on the camera. And just now the sun disappeared about behind a very dark cloud, and I could suddenly feel the light is dropping. So I'm standing inside the foundation for one of the bigger cannons that they used to have here. There's a huge metal ring embedded in the concrete down here. And there's a lot of these storage areas all around this circle. And there's also a stairway going down to a bunker system running all along this hill, and you can, well, you can't do it now, but I think you could move underground from one cannon to the next, and maybe to any of these other bunkers. The command bunkers, I think, is maybe over there, and they also had a very big ammunition depot. Now I filmed that in the beginning when I came here. It's quite a while back, down at the bottom of this hill, probably for security reasons. So many of these bunkers have been blocked off. So there is a huge steel door here. And you can see there's a lot of water on the floor. But I actually do think it is possible to get in from the other side. This is the other side of that bunker, and it is possible to get down here. But the floor is flooded. There are some rocks that I can step on. Okay, so there's a big room here, and I can see there's a doorway on the other side of the room there. So I think that the room that I saw is actually under this concrete square that I see here. And the doorway that I saw, there is a big concrete slab here, so maybe there's like a walkway or a hallway here. Maybe they had another entrance somewhere under here, because I can see the square edge of some kind of concrete construction here. So I guess maybe you can go from that room over here and get out in that doorway inside the circle where the big gun used to be. This ring is much wider compared to the other that I saw up there, so that this must have been one of the bigger guns they had up here. And I do actually think that they might have sealed off some kind of entrance here, and what I saw up there in the other room there, so maybe there was a passage here that you could get out somewhere over here. So the sea is very calm today, even though we have some wind, but the sky is very clear. So I can see all the way to Tananger. I can't see the airport because it's behind that hill. So this whole area is called Vigdel Fortress, and it's quite massive. There's so many tunnels and bunkers, these Canon foundations, and there's also a lot of running trenches going all over this hill. And there are more old bunkers and defensive constructions up on the next hill, and even out there on that beach over there, Ölbag Beach, and even in Tananger, where there is a big oil refinery. So there's not a lot of trees up here, so I always find this little tree very fascinating, and standing here in between these two hills, and sometimes if the sun is just a little more over in that direction or the other direction, you can get some very nice pictures here with a tree standing in the middle, and even if you're lucky, you can even get some ships going past here. You can see them on the horizon. There is an oil tanker a little more to the left, but it's behind this little hill here, and the tree is also leaning heavily in that direction towards the camera, probably because it's very windy here, especially during the winter. So I'm pretty sure this is where they used to have one of those very big Flak guns, which were some huge anti-aircraft guns. So the reason why I think this used to be an aircraft gun or a Flak gun is because of the circle here is a little bit smaller, and the walls are a bit higher, so maybe that was to give coverage if they were defending against air attacks. I've always been kind of fascinated by this stairway going down underground here, and this the shape of this doorway. But I've been down there with a flashlight, and it looks kind of impressive and interesting from up here, but there's only like two rather small rooms down there. But of course they might have blocked off some of the entrances here, so maybe there used to be access to some other tunnels or bunkers. I don't know. So the concrete here is massive, and the walls are so thick. Pretty impressive that it's still standing here almost, what is it, 85 years. So the one thing that really bothers me with this camera, I have to say, it is the battery capacity, because that tiny old battery is far too small, and because I feel I haven't been filming that much today. The battery was fully charged when I started, and I already had to switch it out with another battery. That is kind of frustrating because I only have 2 batteries, so I do have to need to get more batteries, but this is not an old camera, so I really don't understand why they couldn't make room for a bigger battery, even though they wanted to keep the camera small and light. And the other thing, they don't even have original battery grips for this camera, so that is beginning to annoy me more and more whenever I'm out filming. So as I'm slowly beginning to work my way back down from this hill back towards my car, just want to do some handheld filming, and as I said before, I'm using only the digital stabilization on the on setting. I'm not using the enhanced setting. Looks like all the dark clouds disappeared, and we have a clear blue sky. So when I'm out with this camera, I'm always tempted to also shoot some pictures, but when I'm filming, I need to keep an ND filter attached to the lens so that I can lower the shutter speed. I'm not quite sure how the ND filter is affecting my pictures, and I don't want to keep screwing it on and off every time. So yeah, so I'm just gonna grab some pictures of the view here with this wide lens. So the leaves are starting to lose its color and turning brown. So well, it is September now, and at least here in Norway, September is counted as the first month of autumn. Some would maybe say that it's October, but this starts to happen late August, early September. So these berries, we call them nyper in Norwegian. I think maybe they're called rose hips in English. They're starting to rot now. And these berries, I don't think they are edible. So only a few months ago, these sheep were small lambs, and they've been eating all summer, growing really quickly, getting ready for winter. And they have also grown out their wool again, because they were freshly cut first time I went there this summer. So that's a pretty big ox crossing out there. I wouldn't want to risk climbing that fence and getting chased by him.